Malaysia is in a bit of a political turmoil. This after a tightly contested general election threw up a hung parliament for the first time in Malaysian history. Now, in the latest, the government has told the political parties to submit their preferred coalition partners by Monday. Now, earlier, the political alliances led by the opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim and the former Malaysian Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin were running neck and neck. Now, Anwar's Pakatan Harapan secured about 82 seats in the 222-member parliament. The former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin's Perikatan Nasional trails behind with 73 seats in its kitty, while Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaqob's ruling Barisan National Coalition has suffered a major upset, winning just 30 seats. Now, both the leading candidates claim that they have won the country's 15th general election, and opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim has said that his coalition has enough seats to form the next government. Now, the former Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin has also claimed that he is presently in talks to form the next administration after the election that took place on Saturday. However, the poll results from the Election Commission show a hung parliament with no party anywhere near the majority mark. And experts say that the nation will now need a ruling coalition with a strong mandate to tackle issues such as the soaring food prices and also an economy that's been badly hit in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. And also to give us more insights in terms of what, of course, is now likely to happen in the event of this hung parliament in Malaysia, we're being joined by Mr. Haresh Deol, who's a journalist and co-founder of the Malaysian news website 2022-13 News. Now, Mr. Deol, thank you very much indeed for joining us in this broadcast. Now, this of course, is a very interesting scenario in Malaysian politics. No party is anywhere near the majority figure that is needed to form the government on its own. This means that there will be a coalition government. At this moment, who do you think is likely to be able to cobble up the numbers that are needed to form the government?
Well, thank you for having me. And I wish I could answer your question, but as we speak here, more conversations and negotiations are taking place in various locations in Malaysia. Both parties, like you rightfully pointed out earlier, Anwar Ibrahim claims that he has the numbers. Muhyiddin Yassin also said the same thing, but yet none of these two leaders have put it on record to say who exactly are these people and what is the exact number. So we need a majority of 112 at the very 111, sorry, at the very least, to secure a simple majority by either Anwar's side or Muhyiddin Yassin. So it remains a guessing game, to be honest, up until tomorrow when things firm up by 2 p.m. That's the cutoff point that's been given to both Anwar and Muhyiddin.
And also, Mr. Deol, talk to us a bit about the performance of the Barisan Nasional. This is a party in a coalition that had dominated Malaysian politics for 60-odd years, and now it seems to be clearly on the wane. What has gone wrong?
I think on the way is being very polite. They learned their lesson. They were given a humiliating drubbing in the 2018 election. Yet it seems as though the leaders failed to take account as to what happened in 2018. They failed to learn from that experience, and they continued doing whatever it is that they did. And yeah, today they are pretty much a wipeout. In fact, if things do not look good on the Barisan Nasional's coalition, and in fact, Muhyiddin Yassin's Perikatan Nasional seem to be the answer to replace Barisan Nasional at this point in time.
Right. Now, the people in Malaysia, they've been looking at two crucial issues. Firstly, is to do with that, the deep problem of corruption in Malaysian administration. There are former prime ministers who have in fact been indicted for being involved in serious charges of corruption. So going forward, do you think at this point of time, the way things are panning out, corruption will be an issue that will be dealt with by the next government? Do you think, considering the pulls and pressures of coalition politics, can the next government address this crisis?
I really hope so, because let's not forget that there are leaders from the other side, which is from Pakatan Harapan, who are also facing corruption charges. I think everyone is fixated with the fact that, yes, Najib has been jailed over the most biggest scandal the world has ever seen. Ahmad Zahid Hamidi is also facing corruption charges. But on the other hand, we've got leaders from Anwar's camp who are also facing similar charges. As such, the law has got to take its course. It should not, whoever comes into power, the cases must continue, and they must be given an opportunity to clear their names or be dealt with accordingly to the laws of the country.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Harish Deol, for joining us and getting us all those insights there.
Most welcome.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.